Hi, Robyn.
Hi, Diane.
How are ya?
Better than ever.
I'm
Better than ever.
I'm so glad. Can I ask you a couple questions before you leave us today?
Absolutely.
Okay, question one. What led you to seek Ibogaine treatment?
I was not very good to myself for a very long time. I had a lot of self-hate in my brain, and I drowned that out with alcohol,
Mm,
maybe a couple other things. But yeah,
yeah.
and I started looking into it for about 2 years before Ben was like, "Let's do it. This sounds great." So
Ben the hubby.
yes, Ben the hubby.
Yep.
hmm
How do you think that the alcohol affected your life prior to coming?
I was a shell of the person that I am today. Like
Really?
I really, really was. I would look at myself in the mirror, and even the color of my skin was like this yellow. It had a yellow tone to it. My joints, my everything was aching, and I could not get up out of bed.
Mm,
Um, it was only after the kids got home that I would walk out of my bedroom.
wow.
And
Wasn't your circadian rhythm off like you were
oh
asleep?
yeah, me and Ben, the hubby, we loved our night times. You know, we just
Drank all night, slept
yep,
all day.
yep,
Yeah,
yep.
yeah. Did you ever try any other treatment? Did you realize it was a problem?
I had no clue it was a problem.
Yeah,
No clue. I was not sloppy drunk.
right.
I was just drinking throughout the day, just to kind of alcohol made me happy, and
Mm-hmm.
inside I felt sad
Yeah.
and a few other things, but um,
You know what's interesting is originally like you were coming for depression and PTSD and you said you drank. And I said, well, would you consider yourself more like a binge drinker or maybe alcohol dependent? You said, oh, no, I'm not alcohol dependent.
yeah.
And I said, okay, could you just do me a favor while you're at home on your turf? Could you just
I
see
don't
if
want
you,
you having any seizures on
yeah,
my time.
yeah, you know? And oh, yeah, Diane, I can do that. And then could you just share with us what happened?
um, One day, and all throughout the day, I was just so hyped up. I'm going, look at this. I would have already had 6 Trulies by this time. Look how great I'm doing. And then when nighttime hit, I threw up twice. My stomach started extending, which was really weird. Don't know what that's all about. But I felt like flu versus Godzilla.
And you said you called me, you're like, Diane, I'm sweating. And
The sweats, the night sweats. Oh
yep.
my, I had to change the sheets. In the middle of the night, I had to change the sheets. It
Mm.
was just pouring off of me. I had no clue that I was dependent.
So we realized that you needed a 12-day treatment.
That's right.
Yeah, because we were going to treat you for alcohol dependency now instead of just PTSD.
Yep.
Okay, now here's the biggie, and I know you're probably going to get emotional. What can you describe what your Ibogaine experience was like?
I can. First of all, it was kind of hell.
Yeah, yeah.
I didn't enjoy.
You're welcome.
I didn't enjoy it. But
Just by the way, you're not really supposed to.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Um, I was able to. I was able to see my brother who passed 12 years ago, and um, I could see him and my dad as if they were right there in front of my face,
Mm.
and I got goosebumps. I'm doing better at it though.
Yeah,
Look,
you
I
are.
can
You are. You can talk
I
about
can
it.
talk about it without crying. It was the most beautiful sight I had ever seen. They hugged, they were playing together. The tears were flowing from their
Mm.
faces from happiness. Their face, and my brother, last time I saw him, he was in a casket and he was just the shell of himself. Just he was not. I was so unhappy.
Oh,
And so seeing him with all of the just life in him, it changed everything. It really did.
Do you think that was part of the underlying sadness that you've been carrying?
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
There's lots of details in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you notice any immediate changes, emotional, any, craving or anything after Ibogaine?
Yeah, I'm drinking water. I'm drinking lots of water. I never drank water. I really
Wow.
didn't.
Wow.
And I feel crystal clear in my mind.
And you look crystal clear.
My eyes,
Oh,
truly, looking in the mirror, I look different in my eyes.
100%.
Diane, I smiled at myself in the mirror. I mean, I really did. And I know that sounds kind of weird to say, but I never did that. I always
Not if you were living a
picked
negative
myself up.
right, a negative narrative.
Yeah, yeah.
And you always
So,
picked yourself apart, which I can't understand why. You're beautiful, but more important that you feel beautiful.
yeah,
Everybody can tell you, but if
yeah.
you don't feel it,
Ben would walk around saying, "You are the most beautiful woman I've ever seen." And I would just inside go, "God, he's really pouring it on." You know? Like, how could he possibly feel that way about me? Honestly, it boggled my mind how he could look at me and say it, and he meant it.
yep.
But I didn't believe it.
And now you do.
Well, I'm going to.
Okay. And what about the other thing you said earlier, which I thought was so profound, is you used to question everything you said, like as it came. You go.
We would have little parties at the house.
Yeah.
And everybody would come in, and I would instantly start getting very nervous about the words that would come out because I was forgetting so many things. And oh my God, was that stupid? Did I say that wrong? And all the people around me, I always felt younger than them, although I was their same age or close to it. And I felt like they were so much smarter than me. And since or after the Ibogaine, hi, puppy. After the Ibogaine, I have noticed myself talking. None of that's in my mind anymore. I'm talking. The only thing that I hear is, "Oh, watch out for that step. Don't trip over that rock," or, "Don't forget your shoes." It's nothing at all like it was. No noise.
No noise.
No noise.
Which is great.
Yep.
Were there were there any surprising or unexpected benefits that you didn't anticipate?
All of it, honestly.
Yeah.
I mean, I really did a lot of research, and so I was very, very hopeful. But those first couple of nights that I was here, I just was so sad, and I was totally not expecting to wake up I've never been a morning person, but to wake up in the morning and just a smile just came on my face this morning. A smile came on my face, and I was like, I'm ready for the day. And that was at close to 7 o'clock.
And in the past, that might have been bedtime for you and Ben.
It could have been. It could have been.
Is there any advice that you would give anyone that's considering Ibogaine treatment?
Do it. Do it.
Just do it.
Just do it.
I think we would get in trouble if that's a Nike thing, but we'll take it. Yeah.
Do it. It has I goosebumps are everywhere. I can't wait to get home. Aww. I am a little nervous about getting home, but it was like I was nervous last night that I would wake up with a fog in my brain, and all of a sudden a smile popped on my face, and I said, "Thank you, God."
And it is the thought of going home to the reality and triggers and life and everything, but you got this, and we're here.
Yeah.
If you need anything.
Yeah.
Is there? Well, let me ask you this: what made you choose POI?
Well, I left it up to Ben.
Okay.
He does all of our planning. He's just so good at it. And so I brought him in videos. I showed him documentaries, and he said, "Let's do it." And we had someone from Canada call,
Mm-hmm.
and I just I didn't really care for that person that I talked to. Not saying anything negative.
No,
It was
no,
just my
no.
personal feelings. Um, and then all of a sudden, he came in and he said, I've talked to Diane. That's where we're going. We're going to POI. You
Aw.
know, I connected with you,
Yeah,
of
we did.
course.
We did. He's wonderful. Other than Poppy, what's been your favorite part of the last 12 days?
You, George, the
Oh,
accommodations. I mean, it's beautiful here, like really beautiful. Um, being chauffeured around everywhere. The people, the amazing people, watching them come in before the treatment and then seeing them a couple of days after, it's just so awesome.
that's why we do what we do. That
It
is
is so
the most
awesome.
rewarding part of this,
Mhm.
honestly.
Mhm.
All right. Well, you're headed out of here.
I am.
We're going to miss you.
I'm gonna miss you.
And honestly, the transformation from when you got here is just incredible.
Thank you.
Internal and external.
Thank you. I feel it.
I'm glad. All
I
right.
do
Well, we
feel
love
it.
you and you're going to stay in touch, right?
I love you too. Yes.
Okay.
I will.
All right. Give Poppy a kiss goodbye.
Mwah, 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 mwah.